Alright. Alright, cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Young Oldtimers Podcast, Ep.2, the Electric Boogaloo, Judgment Day, whatever sequel movies that have been ever made. We are making a second episode.
Y'all ever seen the Bitch Warmers? Well, this is the second Bitch Warmers.
Yeah, the Bitch Warmers 2 was not good, bro.
It was very bad. It was terrible. It was terrible.
All right, we're gonna go watch that later.
Hey, we're gonna be the first best sequel.
The first best
sequel.
I don't know. Terminator 2 is probably the best out of all that. But
I will say not. Yeah, it's Terminator 2 and then us.
Yeah. The second episode has always been better than the first. I'm just saying that.
Absolutely.
It's good to be back. I like it.
Yes, sir.
Another week, another set of topics that we have today.
All right.
Oh boy!
But before we get on to the topics, I gotta say, it was an impressive first week. Okay, 79 views.
Whoa!
Anyways,
views.
79 views and 14 subs in the first week.
Hey,
nothing crazy.
Solid.
That was pretty solid.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's like what, like 30, 29 like views that we needed to get 100. But hey, we might get it. We might get this episode.
Hey, just click on that video right there.
Click on that video. Click on the tabs. Send a like. We ain't
Follow
gonna make money
on
off of this, but it's gonna be fine.
See, we're just vibing. We're not money.
We're always
vibing.
vibing. What do you mean?
That's true.
It's the summer vibe. That's how I feel. So
It's the
basically,
summer of 65.
Well, we're vibing out here late at night, surprisingly.
Buddy, it is only 9 o'clock.
yeah, even though it was storming for
Listen,
like
I
24
usually
hours.
in my bedtime normally back then, but not now.
Back when I was 47, that was my
Everyone
alarm
knows
clock.
that the normal bedtime now is midnight to 3 a.m.
Midnight to 3 a.m. You're not wrong. You're not
That
wrong.
is true.
Exactly. Well, since we're here, we might as well tell you what topics we've been finding on our Instagram pages. So recently we
Very
did
sound audience. Very sound.
a different post here about what would you like us to talk about. And of course, we had the usual, history, sports, different types of this wazziness that we can find out of our mind.
I saw this one topic that was very interesting. Old movies
versus new movies. That one was a good
That's
one.
pretty good.
What constitutes as an old movie? Like what year separates?
5 years or less. I guarantee you.
5 years or less, old movies are made.
Yeah.
Old movies,
sure.
absolutely.
Well, that was quick.
All right, now let's get into something else. What about remakes of old movies?
No.
Remakes?
No.
I know the old ones are obviously better most of the
No.
time. But then sometimes
Y'all
you
ever
got
seen
some-
Transformers?
Yeah,
Should have stopped at one.
But think about it. The Longest Yard.
The Longest Yard, but there was
They went from
that's a different
Burt
vibe
Reynolds
though.
to Adam Sandler. Okay,
It was a different vibe though. Like if you watch both of those movies,
it
like
was
it's a different vibe.
vibe.
But they're still both just as good movies. That's what I like about them. Like,
That's what I'm saying. That's actually a franchise that's actually close in their
oh yeah.
remakes.
I like it. The Longest Yard is probably up there in my top 5.
The original or the newer one?
New one.
Yeah, newer one for sure because that cast that they had
We grew
was
up
literally
watching it.
it's literally like it's literally what's that
That is the
movie?
most
You got
all-star
Chris
cast.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
ever seen.
Just to name a
Yeah.
few: Chris Rock, Adam Sandler, Burt Reynolds,
Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Goldberg.
the Great Khali, that one guy that said I love little Michael.
Terry Crews.
Yeah,
Terry Crews. Cheeseburger.
Terry Crews.
Bro, that man literally served up McDonald's like it was a drug, man.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer Terry Crews.
And I just gotta say, when Chris Rock died, that man put a cheeseburger in remembrance of him on his grave.
If I die before y'all, please put a McDouble on my.
I was about to ask you, do you want a McDouble or a Big Mac?
Yeah.
McDouble.
I'll make some shakes that'll make you quick. I got fries that cross your eyes.
That's not across your eyes.
I got
the
burgers.
cheeseburger.
That's all I got. I just have cheeseburgers, man.
Like that's still like one of my favorite movies of all time. But like for real, like if you really think about it, like there's so many things about that movie that was so cool about it. Like legit, like pretty much everybody like did their own like football stunts. Like
Yeah.
legit, that is pretty awesome, especially seeing Stone Cold Steve Austin with a broke neck.
I think I just made it poop himself. He did what now?
But my official answer is
Old movies.
Yeah, old movies for sure.
Who sent that in? Can you say?
I might have to recheck it again, but
be a very
thank you who has said
whoever.
that.
If
Thank
you
y'all
just send
for
a
just
comment
sending
in general.
any comments in general. We
reading
appreciate it.
books.
Like we love it to
No,
death.
I think that was a dragonfly.
It's one of them things. I don't know. That's the thing about bugs, man. Like there's so many of them that you can't even like describe
Say
them.
one thing about a bug flying around our recording setup. Now we're just talking about
Like
bugs.
Hank Hill, man. I tell you what, that dog ain't right.
Speaking of the King of the Hill, coldest man in history, Bobby Hill. Don't touch my purse! I don't know you!
That's the greatest nut kick in the history of the game, man.
Greatest no kick.
I don't know you. Boom. Automatic.
Yeah.
Just MMA style Joe Rogan thing, straight to the chin, and I ain't talking about your facial chin.
Speaking of fighting,
Oh,
you know,
I'm ready.
You know,
Oh, it's go time.
I know Caleb was
I
waiting on
have
this
some
one.
words.
Anyways, if y'all remember,
I'm gonna be calm.
if
All I'm
June
saying
6th,
right now. All I'm saying.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. June
Yes.
6th, Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. The biggest case of robbery anyone has ever seen in their life, okay?
If you went to that fight, you lost your money. I don't care.
You know, I watched it illegally on YouTube. I still want my money back. That's how bad it was, man.
I didn't even.
I'm about to put myself in jail.
I'm about to build me a jail in my own house. Like,
Yeah, like legit, if you really watch that fight, it's literally Logan Paul throwing like 8,000 shots a day.
yeah, and
just
they weren't
swinging.
even good shots. They weren't
Yeah.
even like calculated shots. And then all of a sudden, Floyd knocks him out, and he's got to
In
hold
the
him
8th
up.
round,
know
just
that-
holding him up so he can have his
Yeah,
money
I
back.
don't want to
like,
hear a
y'all-
single box.
Y'all know that that's one episode of SpongeBob, the Hug Festival?
Oh yeah.
That's basically what it was.
Ooh, stop hugging.
I don't want to hear a single UFC fan talk about WWE anymore after what we just saw.
Khabib is in his entire UFC career, he was a wrestler and he hugged
yeah.
people.
Did we not talk about that last night? Beetlejuice versus that kid that could be that
Oh,
guy that
God.
Khabib knows.
Yeah.
That's like looks like
What's
an
his name?
infant.
Hasbulla or whatever.
Hasbulla versus Beetlejuice. Okay,
That would be the fight.
Beetlejuice would be a monster.
That would for sure be the fight. That would. Well, and plus, like we saw Ocho Cinco, he did really well.
That was actually a good
Ocho
fight.
Cinco did well, man.
Really good fight.
He did a really good job at stepping, that last
Well,
round.
then
They
he
But
got
now
him.
he's saying he can go after Conor McGregor.
I mean,
don't
he
know
got
if
a
he should've
chin
said
rock,
that.
so.
But I get where he's coming from because he's one of those guys that was actually backing up what he said back in the NFL until he got knocked out by Ray Lewis, which everyone did at
that
time.
comes
If you
into
breathe
place.
near Ray Lewis, you're going to get knocked down.
Well, he was allegedly in a murder case, so that.
Well, that man just. Oh, he's just a felon. Okay?
I mean, literally,
I don't care who you are.
literally his
No,
entire
Ray Lewis
livelihood.
went to the court, or like the courthouse. The judge prosecuted himself because he saw Ray
My
Lewis.
Ray
apologies,
Lewis
Mr. Lewis.
is literally a walking, talking murder.
His
crime.
little like number that he used, 52, was the 52 cards that he would do for push-ups, and he would flip one, do push-ups, flip the next one until he did all 52 cards. That man is, I don't know.
True
that
story,
is
ladies and gentlemen.
That is a true story, and that is scary. That
That man is a walking, talking felon. Okay?
That is a
I don't
zone.
care
That
who
is
you
a.
are.
I wouldn't
But
say
the man
a
can
felon,
play some football.
The man
okay?
can play.
but that's
The
a
man can play.
mentality, dude. That is a mentality that people.
That's not a
strive
mentality that I want to get near.
for. But it's something
But-
that you want to be, but
Yeah.
you don't want to get near.
I know what you're talking about, though. But
It's like a Michael
Athletes.
Jordan mentality.
you know, you have a lot of athletes that talk now.
Well, yeah.
Still another voice crack.
That's two.
Anyways,
We're gonna have a counter on this one.
but athletes back then, when they actually talk crap, they meant it. All right, it wasn't just this mumbo jumbo fuso.
Well, here's the
crap
thing.
that
Like
you
since
hear
the
today.
birth of social media, like it's been easy for athletes to do trash talk. Sure, it's more kind of funnish way. It's not really like the Gary
know if
Payton
any of y'all
and Michael
saw it.
Jordan just about
years
to murder
ago, it was
somebody.
all about coming for your life, bro.
coming for
I
your
don't know,
mother.
I don't
That's
know
what it was.
if any of y'all saw this, but Kendrick Perkins went after Quavo. or Quavo went after Kendrick.
Speaking of
Perkins.
Quavo,
Shout
the
out to
Migos,
Quavo.
Culture 3, it's happening.
I need to hear. I haven't listened.
I wonder
to
how long it's gonna be.
not enough.
Not enough.
Or just short enough so they can make money on it.
Long.
I have a very, very good quote from Kendrick Perkins of that first statement.
Really?
He goes, "If we had beef, we'd be grilling. Okay, that's about it."
Oh my gosh!
And I was like, Kendrick, I cannot take.
Here's the thing: the ESPN
I think
is
he's trying to
sucking
stay out
at
of
their
trouble.
analysts. Like literally, all their guys are doing like these huge hot takes that no one is agreeing
Nobody
with.
wants to
one
listen to him.
cares.
Literally,
Skip
literally,
Bayless,
Kendrick
you're a
Perkins,
moron.
Skip
Okay.
Bayless. Well, like
Yeah.
sports in general,
Shannon
like sports,
Sharp
like
has
analysts in general.
triple the IQ that you do when it comes to talking
Sports
about that
analysts
stuff.
in general, they suck at their job, and I don't know why. Well, of course, it's for ratings. I mean, Shannon Sharp is like the most entertaining out of all of them. I mean, geez Louise, that's the thing. That's why I hate about sports. Like, well, sports coverage today, man.
I hate sports. I want to get in my gamer status.
Like since I'm going into sports management, this is what I really am irate about. Like sports in history, like right now, is how the coverage is. Because when you look at ESPN, it's like either it's LeBron James. Like literally yesterday, LeBron James changed his number from 23 to 6. The playoffs are going right now. That doesn't even matter.
Think about it
at
like
that
this, though.
point. It doesn't matter.
Pro sports analysts versus college sports analysts. They're both terrible. But
Well,
college sports analysts, they have to figure out more wild cards to go through, not just who has the most hype at the time.
But it's like,
Well,
though
you
that's
have
what
Dick
they go with.
Vitale. You can't understand a word he's saying.
well, he's older. Like, back then, I mean,
That's
his
true.
time is
Okay.
amazing. That, don't you disrespect Dick Vitale, all right, brother? Don't
Have you
disrespect
seen
the
him in the
man.
Geico commercial?
God.
It's gonna be a miracle, baby.
It's a miracle, baby. 3 balls, yeah. Whoop-de-doo, scoop-de-doo, slam jam.
Him and Bill Walton together.
Oh
I
my
really wanted
gosh.
Dick
Oh my
Vitale
God.
to do the play-by-play and Bill Walton just to say the most random crap.
He's like,
know
I gotta get my Jerry Lawler lines in.
That reminds me of the time that I was playing with UCLA and the Grateful Dead was playing.
Who is like that in wrestling?
Stuff like that.
Who is like that in wrestling? I need you to figure this out right now.
No.
Oh, 5,000.
It's like it's.
Oh God.
The Bill Walton will be like, nice feet work by the postman. That reminds me when I was mowing my lawn, and the postman came.
You know
up
what? Yeah, you do a 1-2 shove because I use old school pusher lures because I believe in the
Old school is better than new
The
school.
pusher lawnmowers are the best thing for any agricultural impactment.
If you're 70 and you're not push mowing, what is wrong with you?
I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. They don't listen to the Grateful
Oh,
Dead.
yeah.
I don't understand.
It's the daggum Grateful Dead. That's only.
The Grateful Dead?
Yeah,
You
like
think that
for
was
real.
his warm-up music? Oh my God.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
literally
yeah.
one of the biggest like fans of the Grateful Dead. Like
He's the only fan.
He literally like traveled with the band like when it was off season. Like he was that much
Oh
of
my
a fan.
gosh, that's hilarious.
Like it's the equivalent of like Scottie Pippen's wife being with Future. Like it's that type of like it's that type of like closely. being a
Editor
fan.
put in a hot take right there. Hey.
Gucci flip flops. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I was about to say. Literally Gucci flip-flops.
Gucci flip-flop.
Literally, after that man was done doing the dirty, he went to the studio and made Gucci
If I was Scottie
flip-flops.
Pippen, I tell you what, I would pull up like I'm Michael Jordan and somebody said something bad about me. I'm gonna take that
And I took
personally.
that.
I took that personally.
Now, if I'm Scottie Pippen, I'm deleting all social media. I'm quitting my job at Sports Center, whatever he does. I'm moving in the middle of the woods where nobody can bother me. I swear that cat has had the worst luck as a human being.
Well, I wouldn't say the worst. Like I mean, literally his
He's had
entire
pretty
career.
bad
He had
luck.
a great career. What do you mean?
He didn't get paid.
Well, yeah, because Jerry Krause. That's
Hey,
the
he
whole
just
story.
found a loophole in the system, all right? That's just how they did it.
Hey, he was trying to help his family, and that's the only way he knew at the time. But as he continued to play and get better, that's when he was more than his worth. Because like literally, like I'm trying to remember, he was like in the 100th percentile of like paying at that time. Like Michael Jordan was like in the top 10. Scottie Pippen was like in the top 150 or something.
Yeah,
That tells you how
That's
different
a
that
mad
is.
lad right there.
That is like Steve Kerr levels of that, like in that salary. Like that's nuts. That's nuts to me.
Any more hot news that we have?
Let's get into another topic.
Oh, I got just the one.
Yeah, let's see what
The Bitcoin conference.
Yes.
Last week.
Yes.
An interesting
My man
character.
Max. Hall of Famer.
Hold on. Before we talk about him, a man in a suit walked up on stage and said, "Attention, everybody! We have a service announcement." Gets one of those rip-off suits, tears it off, a Doge shirt, and the man is yelling, "Doge to the moon!" Got his own hashtag on Twitter.
Hall of Famer. That is a Hall of
My
Famer.
man.
Max, we want to have an interview.
Yeah, I want to interview
Max.
you just so we can figure
By the
out.
way, we're recruiting for any guests that want to
Oh,
come on.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're probably going to start the guest episodes next week.
Yeah, probably next
Hopefully
week.
next week.
Yeah,
so
this
we'll
week.
we'll comment down below. We'll send us DMs. Do what you need to do. We'll get you in the line.
But yeah,
Hit us up.
Yeah, hit us up. Don't shoot us up because that's a
Don't
different-
shoot. Okay?
yeah, I'm just here.
I'm the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah, we
But-
ain't gang members.
Oh
we,
my
we,
god, that
Don't pull up
that
on
had
it.
to be the greatest video that I have ever seen in my life. Just like
I didn't know it was
he had-
Max.
he had
until-
people
until you
scared
saw
on
it.
that stage, bro. He had
Yeah,
like
I
those
was-
people walking that
I was
million.
watching it on something. I was like, man, that guy looks familiar.
I know.
Oh
that-
my gosh!
Everybody was blowing it up on Snapchat and then on Twitter, and I was like, oh,
that's literally the moment that you know that you just
he is
you
a
just-
legend.
You got
He is
clout.
a legend in multiple retrospects.
You have made a historical impact.
You have
on
your own
the
hashtag?
internet history. Oh yeah.
You're like, I mean, it's not as popular as the hashtag the Old Timers.
Yes. Yeah, we
But
will get
no.
back to that.
Here's the thing about it. I forgot how many views that video
It
had.
got-
There's a video of him on YouTube. and it's got-
Thousands
Why-
upon millions of views.
Why are
gonna
you
pull it
looking that up? I'm like, I can't believe anybody would do that. But then I was like, but it's Max.
I mean,
By the
Max,
way,
Yeah.
the title of the video is
shout out to
literally-
Max, baby. That's
Yeah, shout out to Max there. But the title of his video that he's in is Doge Guy Crashes Bitcoin Conference 2021. 33,000 views.
33,000. That is
awesome.
infinitely amazing.
I love that.
Like legit, like a few weeks before we were like trying to film a movie, and like 2 weeks later, he was doing the most incredible.
Hey,
stuff
boys,
about
a toast. Boys,
Salute.
Max,
Salute to Max.
you legend.
Salute. Salute.
Salute.
When is that movie coming out, by the way? Or has it come out already?
Well, here's the thing, pal. So basically, the our
pal.
listen here,
call me
bud.
pal.
Listen here, bud. All right. So basically, what happened? The video corrupted.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So pretty much like that, and plus like pretty much we had a big cast, so we had a lot of
Dang.
people and a lot of dates that we needed to get.
So
right.
they pull away from it, or
Yeah, I
they
think
try and go back?
pretty much
Poor Adam.
it's pretty much dead as a doornail. But it would have
Did
been
Adam
the
write it,
greatest
or
movie.
was it?
Was it Adams?
Yeah, it was Adam.
It was
It was
Adam's
Adam
movie
who wrote
with-
it, and then
with
like
Max filming
Yeah,
and
Max
everything?
was directing it, and it was fun, man. Like that was one of the most like incredible times in my life just doing that film. Sure, like it sucks that we never going to happen, but that's
I
what
mean,
life is. Right?
Adam loves making films, though.
Oh yeah, Adam. I hope Adam becomes
he
like.
does make some really.
I hope
good
Adam
films,
actually
what I've
gets a
seen so
gig in
far.
Hollywood, man. Just imagine him becoming the Adam Sandler.
I can
Tarantino was
imagine
like, wait a
him
second,
being
that
a
dude's a
celebrity,
genius.
and he's saying random stuff, and people are like, "Man, that dude's a genius."
Yeah, just Lucas Arts is like, I want him. That's a good guy.
That's a good guy.
That's the guy.
That's
yeah.
him. That's him. That's the ticket, baby.
He's gonna be Jar Jar Binks in the next Star Wars movie. I want him.
Now, if you look at Adam's Snapchat, you might think the opposite. But the man's smart.
I'm surprised he
The man's
doesn't
a
have an
genius.
OnlyFans page at this point. I mean,
Adam, I'm not giving you any ideas. Just kidding.
hey man, get that money.
Hey, earn that money.
Get that
earn
bread.
that money.
Get that bread, son. We're rooting for you. Get,
Oh,
get that first bell OnlyFans.
So the summary of that little take is Max, you legend.
You're Hall of Fame.
Crash of
do
the
we have
Bitcoin
enough?
conference, telling them that Dogecoin is going to the moon, which
Yeah,
I think
it's
it is.
something.
I mean,
It's doing something.
I mean,
doing some
here's the,
it's doing
here's the
something,
thing about
all right.
like here's the thing about like cryptocurrency and like how much it's evolved over the years. Like literally, we're at the point now where NFTs, literally just like gifts, are being sold for millions of dollars.
That is the craziest.
That
thing
is
I've ever
that is
heard
like
in my
legit.
life.
It's the equivalent. It's basically the equivalent of like buying a picture that's like $2 million and then selling it for like $4 million. It's that. It's literally that. That's how crazy it is. Like the WWE has NFTs. The NBA teams have NFTs. It's going wild. Shout out to all of them.
But cryptocurrencies, absolutely monstrous these days, and it's just going to memes now. So,
Hey,
but
hey,
I mean, can we blame it? I mean,
It started as a
working,
meme.
it's working.
It's working.
It started as a meme and it became a business. That's how it works.
I'm not against it, but it's just
it's like the thing with the
interesting.
GameStop.
Right. Like, as soon like when
Now
people
are
found out, like, there
millionaires
was
off
like
of GameStop.
Yeah, like people found it out that there's people that are betting on GameStop to die. Let's bump that up a little bit. Turn
Someone
out
just hit that out of the park.
they had a curveball coming. They set on it, brother.
You know what I mean though? Like GameStop, there's no way it's gonna last much longer.
As long as they hold them, I mean,
The resale stuff is what's killing them. Okay,
Yeah,
nobody's gonna pay $11 for a console. Okay,
hey,
I'm sorry.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I
mean,
mean,
if you want to give a
respect
PS5,
the hustle. Respect the hustle.
Speaking of the
pal.
PS5s, that is the biggest scandal market right now.
Literally,
I mean, yeah.
Here's the thing.
I feel bad for y'all.
You got one before you can
Here's
even
the thing.
have a
All
problem.
these companies that were selling these, they should have known that they should have had a limit of one. You have one that you can buy, and that's it. But instead,
it.
Dudes
you
out
can
here
buy
buying
whatever
20
you
and,
wanna
and
buy,
selling
man.
them in massive stock over there.
Yeah,
for
just buy as much
for
as
at
you
least
want.
double.
Yeah,
man.
it's like people's like, how much is on that pellet? About 75.
every one of them. Every one of them.
Give me your entire stock.
I'll take your entire stock. Is everybody's trying to figure out an easy way to like sell in mass quantities to make
Yeah.
money.
Really?
Just be a
It's all those
multi-millionaire.
YouTube ads. It's like, oh, you could buy them.
Yeah, like,
Productions
like on
at
TikTok
Amazon.
or whatever. You gotta
Mr. Beast has caused a problem for the world.
you gotta open an NFT, and then you gotta build the NFT, and then you make millions.
If I were to ever start a YouTube channel just by myself, I would do like Mr. Beast type videos. But like, let's just say, I destroyed my friend's car, but I don't buy him a new one.
You gotta have a little bit of
I commit a
aggression in
felony,
there, though. Like,
arson.
I slapped this guy with $10,000, then I don't give it to him.
I can give you $10,000 or you get shot.
I spent 75 grand on this pizza.
Survive
Then I
this-
dined and dashed.
Survive this bullet with $10,000. Win the game of Russian roulette with your
That
best
reminds
friend.
me of something. What was that? Yeah, like Drake in that movie video where it's like Drake and God's plan, but he takes all the money.
Just grabs it all.
God's plan.
God's plan takes the entire stock.
Oh my god. Do we have any more topics?
Yeah, pretty
What do we
much.
got?
If we want to go into the baseball one,
Do we wanna go into
umpires-
Yeah. So, my friend over here, Austin Barrett, my
Shout out
man,
to Austin.
Shout out to the mad lad Austin Barrett.
brought up an interesting topic. Baseball umpiring. Now here
Here
we
we go.
This might take us to the end of the video. I
Now-
have no idea.
All right. First off, if you guys know anything about umpiring, then you know it's a pretty difficult job as well.
Can someone look up the average age of an umpire?
It's definitely in the 40s and the 50s.
Yeah.
Because definitely, you're not going to have a guy that's in his mid-20s calling MLB level, like, professional games. Like, if you're, like, at that point, like, literally, I've been watching, like, this entire thing. Most of these guys are in their 50s, 60s.
The average age of an MLB umpire is 46 years old.
46.
46.
Basically, you're retired. Like, if you played in baseball, you're retired, and you pretty much did, like, reference
Just
for 5
something
years.
that-
Oh, I'm going to guarantee you one thing. If someone retired from professional baseball, they are not going to be an umpire. That's for sure.
Well, actually, hold on.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing about umpires. Like, well, in this season in general, they've been missing some heavy calls that they should.
Big calls.
Like I was watching. Well, of course, I'm a Red Sox fan, so I watched the Yankees and Red Sox play that
Wait a
Sunday
second.
game. They were. It was the bottom of the ninth. I think it was 3-2 or something like that.
Yeah.
My boy
So-
throws a ball, calls it a strike, goes in the 10th. Boston wins the game. Now,
Let's talk about the most controversial umpire in history of Major League Baseball.
ooh, Angel Hernandez.
My friend Angel Hernandez.
What a man.
Oh my
Gosh.
He tries to act like he's right. It's
Well,
pathetic.
here's the thing. I feel like that job is tough because you got to remember the
Oh.
strike zone.
Yeah, I was
is
an
different.
umpire.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah.
If you guys can't see this, but I pulled up a page on Instagram, on TikTok, and this dude, Nicky Cass, he does a bunch of
Yeah, Nicky
impressions.
Cass go.
He does
Oh,
a
yeah.
bunch of impressions of people. It's funny. He does an umpire impression. It's really good. He's like,
Oh, it's funny.
mine's Paul Montgomery. He's like that umpire stereotype.
I was an umpire for 3 days.
Yeah.
Let me tell you all what happened. So, I
Story
get,
time.
and the age group is 7-year-old softball.
Oh no.
7-year-old softball. Not supposed to be serious.
Right.
They're supposed
If you
to have
know
fun.
anything, if you know anything about Little League baseball or softball, you know that the parents are going to make it overly serious.
Yeah, it's never gonna be serious.
And somebody's dog is
If
out
y'all
there and it's
hearing the
angry.
dog, I'm
it's
sorry.
an angry dog. But, you know, we're rolling with it, all right?
Yeah, we're gonna keep it going.
But I feel like parents push kids too hard nowadays.
Yes.
And I know that he didn't play school ball or anything like this.
Here's the thing. I pretty much, I was in
They're
a
trying to
class.
make them genetically modified for a sport.
Like legit, I was
that.
in a class and we literally talked about that. How much like parents suck at being a supportive person
Yes.
in sports,
That's like,
Yes.
especially to their kids,
It ain't
because
just
they
in
want their
sports.
kids to be LeBron James and Fernando
It ain't just in
Tatis
sports.
Jr.
I've seen it in
Like-
other things. I've seen
Yeah.
it in racing.
Like any,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
literally,
It's terrible in
Literally,
racing.
you're getting
Oh, man.
pressured. You're getting
Some
pressured.
guy buys his kid a $7,500 junior dragster, expects him to go out there and be freaking John Force or
Exactly.
something like
Like
that. I'm like, bruh.
parents have too much expectations, especially for a kid in sports.
Oh.
So I have a couple stories. So little girl is up to bat, and she strikes out. Well, you have 5 pitches.
Yep.
I think. Don't fact check me on that.
All right.
And they throw it. The coach throws it, and if
So it's coach pitch.
basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey,
Um,
man.
So after 5 pitches, she's out. If she doesn't hit
if
it,
she
she's
don't
out.
hit it. Okay, gotcha.
5 pitches, she's out.
Right.
Mom didn't like that.
Oh no.
Even if it's fouled?
Mom didn't understand that she has 5 pitches.
Even if it's fouled, though?
No.
So you keep going.
You
after-
keep
So
going
the
if
count
you
goes
foul
like,
it.
okay.
Yeah, it's just like a normal foul.
I don't keep up with kids' sports, bro.
I'm literally
I've
going
watched the
on-
Little
I
League
know
World
that.
Series since I
So
was
I'm
13.
getting booed at by everyone.
Oh yeah.
Brother, this guy
And,
stinks.
and I'm like everybody, like on the right side. Now the left side's fine. I like the left side.
Right.
The right side though, I want to punch everyone in the face.
Yeah, that's the thing,
So-
man.
The next batter comes up. She hits it. Goes to third. There was a runner on second. She tags the girl out.
Yeah.
Going to second, third, out. 2 outs. The little girl that was batting just stood there. And the coach on defense was just going, whoa, go. They're like, throw it to first. Throw it to first.
Wow.
Those are the first. Girl catches it. She's out.
That's a 1-2-3 inning right there, boys.
Right.
Oh,
Even though it was a
my
runner on
gosh.
second, but
So let me tell y'all something.
that
Jeez.
place
There was
erupted.
a mom came up on the fence, started banging on the fence, and said, "I've been to jail before, and I'm not afraid to go back again."
See, that's
Well, that's like
And I
when
said-
Lou Gehrig struck out at
Literally,
Yankee Stadium.
I said, "Tom, if you don't shut up and sit down,
Did you actually
I'm
say
call-
this?
Yes, I'm
Oh my
calling
God.
the game."
yep.
I
That's,
love-
that's how you do it.
I
son.
love,
That's-
I love that.
here's the thing.
That is amazing.
Being a referee or umpire, I would not put that on my worst enemy. No, that is
I
a
will never
tough
do it
guy.
again.
I
you
get
either got to be not
Yeah.
caring of people's feelings, which
Oh
is
yeah,
probably a good thing.
You gotta
to do
be
when
stone
you're an
cold
umpire.
out there, brother. You gotta be straight up RoboCop, even though you miss like 8,000 calls. It happens.
It happens.
Strike 3. What?
Yeah, like literally, that's the thing.
You just sitting there like,
You got
Yeah.
those. You got those 11-year-olds that think they know baseball just because
Yeah.
they watch an MLB season. They draw a line. Of,
That's a
All
line
right.
there, pal.
Get out.
My
Get
strike
out.
zone is right between my nips and my head. That's where it's at. Like literally, man.
These kids act like that just because it's at their knees that they're not going to.
And you know where it's coming from, right? Their parents.
Yeah.
Literally just say, yeah,
"Oh yeah."
yeah, just argue
Now,
with the refs.
The strike
I
zone.
like it. I liked it
caters
when
to you.
coaches argued
Right,
because I can throw them out.
right. That's the
I have
thing.
to call them cops if I have to throw.
Right.
I
Right,
don't wanna do
parents
that.
parents are worse at it. Like a coach, they'll be fine. You know, they might call a hissy fit, but they'll walk out.
They'll
Yeah.
shut up.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
coach-
a parent
coach is
they will
short-term.
they
A
will
parent-
go they will do federal crimes for their child if something goes wrong.
Going
with
back
them
to
in the
that
cage.
whole trying to make their child genetically modified for a
Exactly.
sport,
They
or
want them to be successful.
it's too much.
And that's the biggest problem. They want their kids to be successful.
Like, you don't want to be known as that parent that got up on the fence and got thrown out of a little kid's baseball
I
game.
understand.
Or
It's like
game.
Randy Marsh in South Park when he just fights everybody in that one episode, and they somehow go to state because the team that punches first gets eliminated. So they get to like the Little League World Series, and he throws the first punch, and they lose the game. That's one of my favorite South Park episodes of all time.
The Little League World Series.
Shout out to the Little League.
That used to be every man's dream as a child.
Yeah, like if you're like 12, 13 years old, that used to be the vibe.
That was the dream.
That was the
That
dream.
was
I
your
like-
MLB at your age.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird that like only like a select few of MLB players actually like made it to the NBA
Cody
World
Bellinger.
Series.
I know.
Yeah,
Cody
Cody
Bellinger.
Bellinger.
And Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, good old Patty.
Patrick Mahomes was in the Little
Well,
League
of
World
course,
Series.
Patty's dad was, he played in the MLB,
I mean, he
so
played
he had
for
some good
He
genes.
played for the Expos, didn't he?
He played for the Expos and the Mets.
Booyah.
Hey, you got it. Good job.
Shout out to the Mets.
God, I keep forgetting that the Expos once existed.
Hey man, what
feel
do you
bad for
expect? What do you expect?
I mean, the Blue Jays, they're trying, but it's...
Well, they can't even get into their home country anymore
That
because
is
of
sad.
COVID rules.
Is that
but-
still effective?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think like in a few months they can go back, but they have to play. I think they play in Buffalo.
They're playing in Buffalo right now?
Yeah, they're playing in Buffalo because I think it's the Buffalo Bison's AAA team.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, they just kicked the Bison.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Get them out of here.
get them out. Get them out. Y'all playing somewhere.
Get
Y'all
'em
playing
out.
in the Sandlot. Get over there. And that's the thing about like AAA and like minor league players in general. They don't get nothing. They get
I like how they don't even go down to single A and MLB games now.
Yeah.
They're like, no,
There's
no
too
rules.
many.
Yeah.
There's too
I
many.
know, but it would be so much. It would be so awesome to
It'd be
have
cool
that.
to play for the
got
Elizabeth
one in
and
every
River
county.
Riders. Yeah,
Yeah, I know. That's the great thing about it.
I can
Especially
see.
in the South.
Yeah,
You got
like,
one
Speaking
baseball
of single A
Yeah.
baseball, shout out.
Shout out to everybody.
Shout out. I don't know.
Well, we can't be throwing shout outs to everybody.
Yeah, you're right.
Shout out to everyone.
Shout out to the Pelicans.
Shout out to shout outs. Yeah, but like for real though, like pretty much like if you're a minor leaguer, you're pretty much like a kid.
That's just your development stages.
Well,
Let's be honest.
but yeah, but also
It's an important time.
it's
yes.
an important time, but also you're also an athlete, so you,
know,
should be
You
getting.
just gotta be on the
Types
straight
of
and narrow.
parents I can't stand.
Oh yeah,
Why is my kid not playing?
yes.
Oh, your kid sucks.
Your kid stinks, and it happens. I understand. I've been on that
You know-
side. I've been a bench warmer. I
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I know how
You
it
know
feels.
what's been bad too, and you've been involved in this, Caleb, but it was pretty fair. Parents that play their kids at all times.
Yeah,
well,
that's
yeah, dad.
I've been a part of some teams that did that. Not fun.
Dad,
Right.
dad is always honest.
Yeah, that's the
Travis
big
Johnson
thing.
is a very fair man.
Yeah, like especially like when it gets worse when it's like high school kids. Like if your dad's a high school coach and you're the son, it just I don't know. I understand.
I would just rather just have my kids play for a different team, not let
Exactly.
me coach them. I feel like
I would hate to do that.
I feel in a bad spot.
Yeah, I would hate to be like coaching my son.
That's why my dad was like, "Yeah, it's just a coach. I ain't never gonna actually coach."
I'd just be the part-time coach.
Cobra hanging on the sideline.
What?
Do you remember when I my first year in Little League? I think you were there at that year.
That's the only sport I
Were you
didn't
in a
play
year
was
before
baseball.
me, or
I
were
was
you-
a year before you. Yeah.
That's the only sport I didn't play was baseball.
Well,
No,
all I
kinda
remember was the
regret
first year I played. I think it was
We're at the point
the
now where we're
Chargers,
too old.
but third place finished my first year. Didn't get any better after that.
Third place went downhill from there. Just Baltimore in general.
I had fun. We went to South Holston all the time, and we did a bunch of stuff.
I remember when our team we traveled.
Oh
to
yeah.
Bristol.
Oh God.
Yeah, like traveling is fun.
Now
to
they're
be
traveling
honest
to Chattanooga.
with you. Yeah, I was the one in Atlanta.
They got them
That
running
was
all
fun.
over.
Atlanta.
Atlanta, Charlotte, like having like travel, like playing travel ball has always been a fun thing. Sure, like it's a pretty penny to go to these places, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, people I don't know how, but everybody can afford it now.
Well, I would say
Not
baseball.
everyone,
I
but
would say baseball. Baseball, yeah,
definitely
it's
not
Baseball's
baseball.
expensive.
It's expensive.
You
It's
got a glove
ridiculously
that's $150.
Exactly.
And a bat that's $500.
I'd rather have a wiffle ball like AAA league, like a wiffle
Yo,
ball like.
Okay, that's a good conversation. Why is there not a pool basketball?
Well, there ain't really
Are
a
you
lot
saying
of
that just
support
because of the
for
fact that we've had many great pool basketball games?
it. Yeah, but I think also there's not really like a
I think that's
fan
more of a
base
fun
for
sport.
it.
Yeah,
Oh, they will be.
It's a fun sport.
Yeah, well, of course, like the Olympics, they have hacky sack now. They have like what's that one game where like it's basketball, but the hoop is just the hoop with no.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Isn't that just a
They get
women's
violent
sport,
in that, though.
Not really. There's men that.
Oh, I
play.
haven't seen the men's version of
Yeah.
it, but I have seen the women's version.
Watch the Olympics.
They actually throw
Hey,
elbows in
watch,
that.
watch the Olympics. Why don't you?
It's
But-
coming this summer. What
Oh,
are we doing?
you want to talk about a good following for a good sport? Ping pong, bro.
Ping pong is-
has an epic following.
Ping pong, I love ping pong just because of how much people get into it. They're like, oh, yeah. That's like in
You
tennis
gotta
too.
love those epic
You
runs,
can't,
though.
you can't do that
you
at tennis. Though.
Yeah, and tennis grunts.
It's just a whole scream.
That guy literally pulls his muscle.
Yes.
Man, that was loud.
You know those guys that are just like, all of a sudden they just strain a muscle and they're like, it gets so epic just for that short amount of time.
Yeah, they have like the weirdest groan, and then when they actually like win the game, they're like, yeah, whoa, that's what I do.
Yeah, it's like they're the most. The tennis is the most calm fan base besides golf.
Yeah,
But once their guy wins, it's like
but you know,
If you
what's
stay
even
below
better?
40 decibels in a golf match, you don't belong over there.
But you know what's even an underrated one? Bowling.
Oh
Bowling
my
goes nuts.
Who do you think you are? I
What do you
am?
think you are? I am. Yeah.
I remember.
legend.
Yeah,
Actually-
like he's literally like the son of like the godfather of like pro bowling. Like his dad was like literally like the Tiger Woods up there. Like
Have
Back
you
in the
seen the
morning.
celebrity games?
yes.
Oh my God, DJ Khaled goes hard in the
oh,
celebrity
Kevin Hart
games.
and Chris Paul.
Kevin Hart
Kevin
was a
Hart.
monster, dude.
He went like I think he went like 3 straight like MVPs in
Yeah,
that celebrity
he did.
basketball game.
He did not miss.
MVP, bowler, and
Hall of
trash
Famer.
talker.
Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer's on right. Except he tries to go against The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, aka President of the United States in 2024.
He's
Just
got
keep
my
that
vote.
up.
Everybody's voting for good old Dwayne.
Good old The Rock.
The Rock. Hey,
Just imagine him rock bodying like Kim Jong-il or something like that.
Oh
My God! Kim
he's
Jong-il's
like,
dead.
President Johnson, should we send the bombs? No, dude.
I don't think we need the bombs. What? Mr. President? What do you mean we don't need the bomb? I'm gonna bring my team. He brings the Fast and Furious crew to come down. Fast and Furious 10 in Iraq.
That's Imperious 10.
It's not a movie anymore, it's a documentary.
Fast and Furious 10, the invasion of North Korea.
John Cena just cussing down the door. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, y'all got games on your phone? It's literally, it's these. Dude, that would be amazing if there was an Expendables, like a documentary of the Expendables, but they actually fight people in real life.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Sylvester Stallone just comes out and just kicks down a door, Crimea.
The Expendables were an actual vibe.
They really were.
It's literally all your favorite 80s action movies, actors in one, like, go.
And then they get modernized.
Yeah, they brought like Terry Crews. They brought like the one bald guy that speaks British or whatever.
Jason Statham.
Yeah, Jason Statham.
That one ball, dude.
That
He's
one
like that-
British bald guy.
If you say that, though, I guarantee a lot of people would understand.
Yeah, because
That
he's a
one
British
bald
bald
British
guy.
dude.
If he's
Hey,
not
there's
James
only
Bond
one
in the
bald
next
British
eight
dude,
movies.
okay? And it's Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. Who doesn't like Jason Statham? I mean, he's cool. He's cool as a cat. Yeah, but like for real, man. Like if they really did like what's that movie? Tropic Thunder. Or is it Tropic
I
Thunder?
can't stop thinking of Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. I'm a dude disguised as a dude playing as a dude.
Disguised as a... Oh, I've seen that be played by YouTubers at so many points.
Man, just imagine Robert Downey Jr. doing that like the Avengers movie.
I don't read the script. The script reads me.
The script reads me.
The script reads me.
Don't go for
Do we have another quick topic before we head out of here?
I guess it's just the best way to say, well, of course,
What more? What else?
I was saying, do we have another quick one?
I guess it's just the best thing to just say thank you for all the first
Yeah, thanks for the
week.
first week.
I mean,
that was fun.
That is a
I had a
good
lot
start
of fun
point.
doing that.
Yeah, thank y'all for just being the best fans and like
Hall of
staying up.
Famers.
Y'all are
Y'all
the
deserve
reason
a
why we're
handshake.
doing
A
this.
solid
Remind
handshake.
me to give you a firm handshake.
Yeah, just pretty much just follow us. Make sure you comment on our Instagram posts. Leave. Pretty
We'll
much
have
everything.
the comments on YouTube this time.
Yeah, we'll make
Yeah,
sure
that was my fault. Apologies.
It's all good. We got a new editor now.
We kicked him out of the production team.
You're fine. Get
out of here.
Yeah.
Here in about 3 weeks, I'll get to come back. But until
We're
then,
taking an
time.
expensive lead.
You're taking a sabbatical, as they call it. You leaving, boy.
excuse me.
You leaving. You want to come back? You better come
I'll
back.
probably not be
You
back.
want
for
to
the
leave?
first-
Okay. We're not going
Watch
to make
him
it.
throw
But
me
you
out
better
for
come
the
back.
You're fine, but I want you back, Spider-Man.
Watch him throw me out, and I don't come back for the first guest episode.
Here's our new guest.
Here's our new replacement.
So
Gotta have a new
here's our
replacement.
first guest and our replacement.
Congratulations. Welcome to the new... If you suck, you're out of here, pal.
You suck.
I didn't know the
If I was
Get out.
if I was a boss, that would be my go-to.
Just baby
hey,
boss.
good job.
I just
Congratulations
somehow
on the
make
job.
them
like it.
If you suck, get out of here.
I just somehow
Just Donald Trump,
make
get
the
outta here.
most
You
simplest
suck.
mistakes.
Yeah, just...
I don't know what it is. I just make the smallest mistakes
My
ever.
friend, it's not
No,
mistakes,
no.
it's just happy accidents, brother.
Yeah, don't
Just
you
remember
heard,
that.
Have you ever heard of Bob Ross?
Bob Ross is a
Listen,
golden
Bob
friend.
Ross
He's a-
murdered people before he was a Bob
He was
Ross.
a drill sergeant.
Bob Ross.
Exactly.
Bob Ross was a drill sergeant.
He was a
before
murderer.
He had to go through violence to find peace. That's how it works.
That's usually how it goes.
Bro, he taught you about happy little accidents. He taught me how to be violent.
He taught me
He
how
woke
to murder
up and
trees.
chose violence.
He woke up every day until he became Bob Ross and chose violence.
And then he's like, well, I guess I could paint.
I'm turning happy trees to happy tree friends, brother. This is getting bad.
Tweet time.
Yeah, broke my
Yay!
spinal.
But yeah, broke my spinal.
Oh my
Spinal.
God, Mike Tyson, best line ever.
Shout out to
I
Mike.
broke my back.
Shut
really?
up.
Spinal.
Shout out to Mike.
Spinal.
Shout out to Mike.
All right, well, yeah, but thank you all for if you stuck around for this long. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you did, I
And also,
apologize.
thanks for listening to us.
Yeah,
Thank
just-
y'all once again, though. Yeah, y'all make our days just watching our videos.
Just keep being ghosts
Reacting
like
to
you
our
people
posts.
normally are.
Yeah, just be the kings and queens that you are, or any other royalty
I am
status
going to do
dictator,
one.
whatever you
I
wanna
am
be.
going to do one cliche YouTube thing. You see that little red button that says subscribe?
You see that right there?
And
You
you
see
see
that?
that thumbs up button?
You-
Click both of those.
plug that thing. You press that thing down.
Slam
I
it
want
with
you
your
to
loaded.
slam it on
Slam
your
your
dining
head-
room table.
Literally, hover over it, then slam your forehead on your mouse.
I'm gonna need y'all to comment
Slam
as
it.
well. Be like, y'all suck. This stinks. This is terrible. But
if you
leave a like.
If you want to
Okay, if you have a negative review, that's great. Leave a like.
just
send it to us, and then we'll have an argument on Instagram. All right?
we will
All right.
we will fight you in the comments.
All right,
We'll
y'all.
see y'all later.
Well,
See
have
y'all.
a good one.
Have a good
Have a
Sunday.
good one, and remember.